The social media
Get this, guys. It's camera grab. Let me turn the volume down here. Wait. This is a Bury New Road where a bunch of loiterers and lookers and lookouts and criminals and all sorts. This is Contraband Alley, all fake designer goods. And the gentleman you see there, that's about to appear in the pink purple shirt with the grey body warmer and the shorts, is none other than Metrolink camera grab man that was in the fluorescent clothes and decided it was okay to grab my camera for filming on the Metrolink station. Now, what I find curious is why would this alleged decent security guard have business down here with a bunch of lookers and criminals and contraband and counterfeit and fake goods? Here comes the cops behind me and they're all freaking out. Here we go, boys. Let's get a wide angle for you. Oh, everyone, quick, everyone, run away. Run away. Okay, I'm gonna try and get a shot of Big Boy going past. Let's try and get Big Boy so you guys can see. Let's try and get Big Boy. Yeah, that's him. That's him. Yeah. Big Boy. Oh! And look at that. Totally unrelated, but there's some police operation happening up ahead. Let's try and get some shots of it. Obviously I'm in a rental car, so I can't get the car fucking fucked up. Alright. Good morning, everyone. We're here at the visitor centre at Her Majesty's Prison Forest Bank, very close to Agecroft in Salford. Now, this incident I'm about to tell you happened 2 weeks ago, but it only made the news about 2 days ago because it was kept hidden, because this is a private prison run by a private profit-making company called Sodexo. It's a French multinational. It has an annual turnover bigger than most small countries. So the visitor centre behind me, that was smashed up by a baseball bat. I'll tell you what happened, the facts, and then I'll tell you the conjecture afterwards. So 2 weeks ago, 3 prison guards were coming out the door behind me, and someone in a car rammed 2 of the people, run them over, and smashed the other one up with a baseball bat and put him in hospital. Or I could get that the wrong way around. I think 2 of them got smashed up with baseball bats and 1 of them got run over by the car. Now, these were men in balaclavas, you know, hiding their identity, stolen grey car, and boom, it's out of here, gone in 60 seconds. Now, there's a lot of talk that the attack on the 3 prison officers was a revenge thing for some mistreatment of a prisoner or some humiliation or some insult or something, and then one of the inmates in Forest Bank thought he'd get his own back and got his guys on the outside to badly injure some prison guards. Now, that's crazy. It is crazy, especially in Great Britain in the 21st century. But I didn't just come here to talk about the incident at the visitor centre where they smashed the prison guards up. I came here to talk a little bit about Manchester as some sort of Wild West city. It is a bit wild. It's not just a little bit crazier than most places I've lived, and that includes Rio de Janeiro. In Rio, in Brazil, the crazy and the normal is kept very separate. Whereas here, the crazy is embedded in the normal. Now, Manchester is still a very old-fashioned place. There's still a lot of old gangs, old crime families. It's quite unique in England at the moment, in that most of the powerful gangs here are still English. That's just something to note. I know down in London and Birmingham and other cities here in the UK, many of the most powerful criminal gangs are no longer English, But here in Salford and in Manchester, they mostly are. So it has that kind of old school gangster vibe. And it has a lot of disadvantages, of course, living somewhere where gangs yield power over the population. They yield power over the police, in a way. But to try and always, you know, this is the new and improved Charlie Veitch channel, to try and put a silver lining on this cloud is having an unofficial group of people that are not scared to use force, violence to achieve their means. It can be a good, let me just try and rest this again. My arms are a bit tired today. I don't know why. Rest it against that pole. When you have a group that's quite happy to use violence and force to intimidate and shock and get results, I can think of certain scenarios where it might actually prevent a greater crime taking place. For example, in this country and in many other Western nations, there's this increasing disease of the mind, whereas doctors and nurses and pediatricians, if they're giving your child medical care, and then your child, for whatever reason, it's a child, they have wild imaginations. If for whatever reason your child starts saying that they're a girl but they're a boy, or they're a boy but they're a girl, and then the doctor may have their own agendas. Oh wow, here's one I can work with. I can insert myself in between the child and the parents and make decisions medically for this child. Because anyway, that happens here in Salford, here in Manchester, to one of the local families, and they go back and they speak to the local gang, and they say, oh, David, James, whatever your fucking name is, Dr. Smith, Dr. Iqbal, Dr. Sharma, Dr. Thompson, he's trying to get our kids on the old hormones. And Jimmy's like, which medical practice is it? Which doctor? What does he drive? We'll find out where he lives. And next thing you know, the doctor is no longer interested in prescribing gender reassignment chemicals to little kids. So that's just one advantage I can think of from the wildness here. Hi there, guys. Just doing a story on your incident a couple of weeks back. Yeah. I try and give off happy vibes, you know, relaxed vibes, no problem vibes. But that's just one thing as well. So yeah, like, I think the world is moving a little bit too quickly. I think there is a mass psychosis, a mass delusion around certain, unfortunately, politicized gender events that are happening, ongoing gender events. And if you disagree, there are demons and ghouls and zombies and power-hungry suckers of the satanic phallus who may wish to insert their beliefs, which could be twisted, could be demonic, in between you and your child. Well, I just want to tell all these brave and stunning and so brave doctors who actually think it's a good idea to start giving little children hormones which are designed for the opposite sex. I'll look the other way if their car gets smashed in, if a group of men in the middle of the night say, this is for little Sarah, beat the shit out of them. I'll be like, well, maybe you shouldn't have tried to put those gender-bending chemicals in between the parents and their children, you crazy person. So, I don't support gangs, I don't support crime, I don't support violence, I don't support beating up prison guards, but I also don't support giving powerful chemicals to children who cannot consent to medical things. They can't. So, Manchester, still love this city. Crazy as though it is, even though Piccadilly Gardens has fallen to the crackheads, I'm still not scared. I still go through there, and I'm still smiling. So, this is Charlie Veitch from HMP Forest Bank, out.